These are your morning church notes. Make plans to attend the Pilgrim Rest Youth Department's annual Black History Month program, Sunday, February 24th at 9:30 a.m., celebrating the theme, Black Migrations, Standing on the Faith of Our Fathers. Attention men, save the date for the 4th Annual Men's Retreat, May 31st through June 1st, 2019 at Lake Point Lodge in Eufaula, Alabama. This year's theme is Men Under Construction. For more information, see Deacon Fred McElrath or Deacon Eddie Todd. Join the 2020 Census team. If you want a temporary job with excellent pay and flexible hours, you can apply online at 2020census.gov/jobs. Or for more information, call 1-855-JOB-2020. That's 1-855-562-2020. Get ready for Pilgrim Rest Spring Revival, March 13th through the 15th at 7 p.m. nightly. Come get refreshed with a dynamic word from special guest minister, Pastor Chris Erskine of Bethel Baptist Church, Pratt City, Alabama. For many are called, but few are chosen. Chosen Young Adult Ministry, now offering 2 classes. Rooted, Bible Study and Fellowship for college students, every first and third Wednesday at 6 p.m. in the East Campus Fellowship Hall. And Called to Greatness, Bible Study and Fellowship for young adults under 40, every second and fourth Wednesday at 6 p.m. in the East Campus Fellowship Hall. Grieving the loss of a loved one? You are not alone. The Pilgrim Rest Grief Recovery Support Group meets every Monday at 6 p.m. in room 106. For more information, see our brochures at the visitor's desk or contact Alice Glover at 281-2754. The Great Migration. Driven from their homes by the lack of economic opportunities, harsh segregationist laws, clan violence, and unfair economic systems like sharecropping, more than 6 million African Americans fled the South, headed to the North and West, with hopes of building a better life from 1916 to 1970. They took advantage of the need for industrial workers that first rose during the First World War. There was a shortage of industrial labor, and as the war waged on, so did the need for workers, which lured many blacks seeking employment. As competition for work increased, so did competition for housing and increasingly crowded cities, which also increased racial tensions. Though the KKK had officially been dissolved in 1869, it still continued underground, and blacks who migrated north were still targets. White neighborhoods also used racially based housing ordinances and covenants to prevent blacks from moving into certain communities. As a result, blacks created their own neighborhoods and cities within larger cities, resulting in new areas of culture like Harlem in New York City, which was home to some 200,000 African Americans. The Black migration experience gave birth to the growth of the artistic movement that came to be known as the Harlem Renaissance. It brought all members of the African diaspora together: African Americans, Africans, Afro-Cubans, Central and South Americans of African descent, and Haitians, each merging their cultures, languages, food, music, and religions. The Black migration also gave rise to Black political activism, and many blacks finally saw a place for themselves in public life actively confronting racial prejudice, as well as economic, political, and social challenges to create Black urban culture that would exert enormous influence in the decades to come. Today, 35 million Black Americans are heirs to this migration. They represent the most diverse population in the United States, one that has embraced a rich heritage created by the millions of people of color who stood against oppression, searched for better opportunities, and have paved the way for future generations.